Hey guys, welcome to strategy numero uno, guest post link building. So, look, guest posts are a tried and tested and proven strategy for growing a website. So, there's various conversations about, I don't know, Google, John Mueller saying that guest posts aren't potentially the way to go. Look, if you look at a company's backlink profile, you'll see that guest posts are a really effective way to grow your business. So, fundamentally, what are some easy ways? Look, a guest post is you having a post on someone else's website as a guest, adding some value to the end audience, and therefore being rewarded with getting a link back to your site. There's lots and lots of evidence of this doing well, working well. Guest post case study. So if we just Googled that, you'd see, 5 big lessons from writing, a six-figure deal from the data by 273 guest posts. It still works like a charm for building quality backlinks. There's lots of data to support the fact that this really is something that you should be doing, should continue to do. Look, the practical mechanics of it are that you need a strong content writer who does know the case, that does know the material at least. And I think that if you don't have a good solid content writer, I mean, just look at these search volumes while they submit guest post sites. Guest post sites get 3,600 searches a month. So winning SERPs with guest posts. This is on Surfer SEO. This is on Link Building, SaaS Launcher, Backlinko, the definitive guide. He's got a huge guide on them. So this really will, and you don't necessarily even need to know who these sites are, but let's just say you've got you want to grow. Let's have a look at my site, right? So I've got a site for plants. Okay, it's called plantjudo.com. Okay, so it's a plant website. This is a new website, and it needs to ultimately get some quality backlinks to it. So what can we do with this in mind to get it growing? So what you could do then, if we think about, is guest post plant, guest post plant. So just have a look at guest post plant, see what comes up. Okay. Drought smart plants, which is succulent and drought resistance. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm searching for guest posts and I'm looking at the word plants, and then fundamentally I've got keywords everywhere, which is a cool tool that you can install, and it shows you, all of these things, and you can now gardening guest posts, 100, here we go, 170 gardening guest post websites. Okay, so that's something, to be honest with you, that I think I'd even share with I'm pretty sure I've got access to this site. Big guest posting, I do. So this is a site that contains a directory of all of the sites, and let's see what the pricing is. 99 per year, mods DA, sign up now. So I need to actually message them and see if I can what the deal is, because I used to pay for big guest posting. So I need to email them. But the point is that you can see all of these sites, guest posts sites about, and it's about approaching them basically. Guest post sites that let's have a look at what comes up here, okay? Because that content is gated. So that's 170. Then you can pay $99 to get access to them, or we're looking at some of these other ones. Wow, love it, have it, landscape blogs and sites, that's related as well. So then, if we just have a look at these sites, okay, well, we've got 4 sites here, which is a bit annoying, but we've already got a start here, as you can see. It gives you the domain authority, and domain authority is something that's important to consider when thinking about ultimately a website. It needs to have a higher domain authority than yours. This one has, here we go, bada bing, bada boom. So that should get you going, okay? That's more than enough. So these are relevant, and all of these sites, if we now go to let's just go to Garden Savvy Gardening blog. Okay, so let's just follow this through and look at suppliers, our gardening blog with all the gardening. So let's just see what this site does. Gardeners grow here, design a garden, grow a garden. What kind of gardening items do you need? Horta sketch, garden design software, manage your plant inventory. This is quite interesting as a site, to be honest with you, because we're building a garden site. Featured articles, blog, forum about. So you can just contact them effectively. Oh, that's so annoying, isn't it? That you can't actually oh, so I could get, okay, so the other way you could do it, if it's a pain in the ass, info at Garden Savvy, you can email them. That's hunter.io. And then you can go to the about site. And then we go to get listed. Let's have a look at what get listed does. Submit your business. So this is a different kind of list building, interestingly. So select all applicable sites, suppliers, tropical fruits, Horta sketch plant information. So look, I've got a bit carried away, but my point is here, as you can see, that there's a ton of sites. You can contact them all one by one and then organize what their requirements are for guest posts, link building, and off and away. So I hope that that makes sense. It's quite a straightforward approach to it. I've purposefully not looked at some of the elements, such as, for example, domain authority, trust flow, organic traffic. I mean, if you want to take this a step further, you could literally grab all of these and run a batch analysis in Ahrefs. So if we want to download the list, let's have a look if it has a download option. Buy now. What does this give you? Okay, search engine software. Okay, fine. So what we want to do then is copy and paste them all into a Google Sheet. And then once we've got this, we can do batch. Look, batch analysis Ahrefs, bulk backlink checker, and then you can get like all of the backlinks basically and find out what domain authority they have. And you can grade stuff by the amount of domain authority it has, starting with the highest first and then going down. And we'll come to probably Ahrefs later on down the line. But hopefully this underlines why guest post link building just makes sense. And let's just go to growing. And you could just contact all of them, say, I'd love to submit a relevant post on your site. Is that something that I could do? Please let me know. Thank you. How does it work? Catherine. Hey, Catherine. Let's just have a look here. Catherine has the form. Yep, she does. So there you go. So you could do outreach. You could pay a virtual assistant to basically email all of these sites at scale and then get the response back in terms of their requirements. And then, hey ho, off you go to start responding based upon their requirements and building a whole dang outreach as well as posting strategy based upon guest post link building. Cheers, guys.